on we go, hip or heel and toe for toe, arm and row and roll up on Maureen's wedding step. Gaily on we go, hip or heel and toe for toe, arm and row and roll up on Maureen's wedding. Over hillways, up and down, Myrtle Green and Bracken Brown, past the shieling through the town, on the single Maureen. Redder cheeks as Rowan's are, brighter eyes than any star, fairer for them all by far is my darling Maureen.
In the merry month of June, from their home I started, left the girls at June, nearly broken-hearted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the hair turner down the rocky road, all the way to Dublin.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome to Whiskey on a Sunday. Come day, go day. Wishing my heart it was Sunday. Drinking buttermilk all the week. Whiskey on a Sunday. Sits on the corner, old beggar's bush, astride of an old packing case. Dolls at the end of the plank would dance as he croons with a smile on his face. Ya-da-da-da, come day, go day, wishing my heart it was Sunday. Ya-da-da-da, drinking buttermilk all the week, whiskey on a Sunday. His tired old hands, they tug at the strings, as the puppets they dance up and down. Better show than you ever would see at the fanciest theater in town. Ya-da-da-da, come day, go day, wishing my heart it was Sunday. Ya-da-da-da, drinking buttermilk all the week, whiskey on a Sunday. Then in 1902, poor Seth Davy died, and his songs they would be heard no more. Dancing dolls in the dustbin were thrown, and the plank went to mend the back door. Ya-da-da-da, come come day, go day. Wishing my heart it was Sunday. Ah, drinking buttermilk all the week. Whiskey on a Sunday. Well, on some stormy night, when you're passing that way with the wind blowing up from the sea, you can still hear the sound of old Seth Davy sing as he croons to his dancing dolls three. Ya-da-da-da, come day, go day. Wishing my heart it was Sunday. Ya-da-da-da, drinking buttermilk all the week. Whiskey on a Sunday. Ya-da-da-da, come day, go day. Oh my goodness, it's already the 4th Sunday again. Ya-da-da-da, drinking buttermilk all the week. Whiskey on a Sunday. Ya-da-da-da. Ya-da-da-da. Well, welcome everybody. It is the 4th Sunday of the month, and
It
so that
is.
means it is Whiskey on a Sunday, a socially acceptable day drinking experience. How we doing?
Good,
Good,
good, good,
good.
good.
Everyone's here. Oh my gosh,
Everyone's
there's lots of people here. Good
Everyone's
morning.
drinking.
Oh, that's good for you
Claire
guys.
is here from Ireland.
Nice. Hello, Claire. It's not Sunday morning there.
No.
What
That's
is
okay.
it? Evening? Afternoon?
I don't know. She can
happy,
tell us.
Happy hour?
I'm not doing the math.
Right.
It's Sunday. I don't
All
do
right.
math on Sundays.
That's true. All right. What do you do on Sundays?
Actually, I do math on Sundays.
Yeah, you do.
Um,
Do we dance around the whiskey
do.
on Sundays?
Yeah, that's
All
right.
right. Here's another whiskey song. We got an hour of whiskey-packed whiskey songs for this Whiskey on a Sunday. Whiskey, 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 whiskey. Well, up along the hills, lads. It is in C. Well, up along the hills, lads, there's nothing to fear. There's a pub, they say, across the way with whiskey and beer. It's a lengthy journey on the way up to the top, but it ain't so bad if you got a great big bottle of scotch. Oh, dance around the whiskey, dance around, okay! Hey, ho, away we go, we'll dance and drink until we die. Whiskey for your breakfast on a cold and frosty morning. When you go right for that bottle, it's like you've been reborn. Oh, dance around the whiskey, dance around, okay! Hey, ho, away we go, we'll dance and drink until we die. Whiskey for your breakfast on a cold and frosty morning. When you go right for that bottle, it's like you've been reborn. When you're drinking down that bottle, it's like you've been reborn. Talk it to me now! Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That tune's called
That's called whiskey for breakfast.
Whiskey
Before
before breakfast?
breakfast?
I think it's before,
Before
breakfast.
breakfast,
Yeah.
yes.
So if you had a
So-
whiskey before breakfast, if you're currently having your whiskey before breakfast, you're better than I. But cheers to you. Here's a little slice of Americana. Oh, Jack of diamonds, well, I know you most of all. Well, you robbed all my pockets of my silver and my gold. And whiskey, you rascal, you've been my downfall. Well, you cuffed me, oh, you kicked me, but I love you most of all. Oh, whiskey, rye whiskey, whiskey steak when I'm hungry, and it's whiskey when I'm dry. Well, it's greenbacks when I'm hard up and help me when I die. But I'll drink whiskey, rye whiskey, whiskey, oh, I cried. If I don't get rye whiskey, surely I will die. What you got now, Hannah? Well, I said whiskey, rye whiskey, whiskey, oh, I cried. If I don't get rye whiskey, surely I will die. If the sea was made of whiskey, oh, and I was a duck, well, I would swim to the bottom, Lord, I never would come up. But the sea's not made of whiskey, oh, and I'm not a duck, so I will play the jack of diamonds and I'll trust on my luck. And I'll drink whiskey, rye whiskey, whiskey, oh, I cried. If I don't get rye whiskey, surely I will die. Well, I said whiskey, rye whiskey, whiskey, oh, I cried. If I don't get rye whiskey, surely I will die. Let's take it on home now. I am the whiskey chaser and I never get enough. I keep on drinking all that rare old stuff. When the bottle's empty, you reach for one more. I am the whiskey chaser till I pass out on the floor. Hey! Oh, I started out in St. Paul town but drank the buggers out. Well, I finished up their whiskey, then started on the stout. Then headed across the river to play another show. Oh, but now the whiskey's gone, so I think it's time to go. And I drank across the west coast in Seattle and Spokane. I slogged through Montana, and I'd do it all again. I got pissed in Kansas City, but woke up in Waterloo. I had a bottle up in Fargo, and East Grand Forks with you. Well, I used to chase the women, and they left me in a lurch. Then I chased salvation, but I just ended up in church. Chasing fame and fortune, I got caught up by the buzz. Now I'm chasing whiskey and I always catch my buzz. Hey, hey, I am the whiskey chaser and I never get enough. I keep on drinking all that rare old stuff. When the bottle's empty, I reach for one more. I am the whiskey chaser till I pass out on the floor. I got lit in New York City and in Boston and PA. I hit the Bronx and Hell's Kitchen and all the pubs along the way. I'm drinking down to Jersey, then I'll head back to the Midwest. Chicago keeps calling where the whiskey tastes the best. Oh, now I'm headed out on the road across the USA. Well, I'm drinking now in this old town, but I'd be on my way. There's lots of other boozers and lots of places yet to see. Well, I won't come back through here till the next delivery. Cause I used to chase the women, oh, they left me in a lurch. Then I chased salvation, but I just ended up in church. Chasing fame and fortune, I got caught up by the buzz. But now I'm chasing whiskey and I always catch my buzz. Hey, hey, I am the whiskey chaser and I never get enough. I keep on drinking all that rare old stuff. When the bottle's empty, I reach for one more. I am the whiskey chaser till I pass out on the floor. I am the whiskey chaser and I never get enough. I keep on drinking all that rare old stuff. When the bottle's empty, I reach for one more. I am the whiskey chaser till I pass out on the floor. I am the whiskey chaser till I pass out on the floor. Woo! Yeah. Well,
Want to do a Pogue song?
I do. very much so.
Do you want to do a one that Jennifer really likes?
I will. Yeah,
Cool.
absolutely. This is one that we learned for our friend Jennifer, and well, we played it on Wednesday also.
We did.
I think as a teaser to this show.
Mm-hmm.
And here we are at the show, so it worked. It teased us along. Ready?
There's a lot of comments. I'm
Lot of
not.
comments?
I'm already lost.
Are
so.
any of them like your sounds off?
No, they're
Okay.
they're.
Did you ever turn your accordion pedal on?
Yeah,
Okay, good.
I did.
Because I didn't today.
I know how to do my job. Well,
That's
now
good.
that I can see them,
Yeah. This is good TV right here.
I know.
Should we play a song?
Let's do it.
All right. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Here we go. This is one called Sally McLennan. 1, 2, 3. Well, Jimmy played the harmonica in the pub where I was born. He played it from the nighttime to the peaceful early morn. Soothed the souls of psychos and the man who had the horn. They all looked very happy in the morning. But Jimmy didn't like his place in this world of ours, where the elephant man broke strong man thinking he had too many powers. Sad to see the grieving of the people that I'm leaving. He took the road for God knows in the morning. Well, we walked into the station in the rain. Oh, we kissed him as we put him on the train. And we sang him a song, the time's long gone. Well, we knew that we'd be seeing him again. Far away! I'm sad to say, I must be on my way. Buy me beer and whiskey, cause I'm going far away. Far away! I think I'll be returning when I can, to the greatest little boozer and the Sally McLennan. The times have changed, I grew to be a man. I learned to love the virtues of sweet Sally McLennan. I took the cheers and drank the beers and crawled back home at dawn. And I ended up a barman in the morning. I played the punk and took the hump and watered whiskey down. Talked to horse and horses to the man who drank the brown. I heard them say that Jimmy's making money far away, and some people left for heaven without warning. Well, we walked into the station in the rain. Oh, we kissed him as we put him on the train. And we sang him a song, the time's long gone. Well, we knew that we'd be seeing him again. Far away, I'm sad to say, I must be on my way. Buy me beer and whiskey, cause I'm going far away. Well,
Far away!
I think I'll be returning when I can, to the greatest little boozer and the Sally McLennan. When Jimmy came back home, he was surprised that they were gone, and asked me all the details of the train that they went on. People, they are scared to croak, but Jimmy drank until he choked and took the road to heaven in the morning. Well, we walked into the station in the rain. Oh, we kissed him as we put him on the train. And we sang him a song, time's long gone. Well, we knew that we'd be seeing him again. Far away, I'm sad to say, I must be on my way. Buy me beer and whiskey, cause I'm going far away. Well,
Far away!
I like to think I'll be returning when I can, to the greatest little boozer and the Sally McLennan. Now, harmonica's still doing that rotation thing.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with the silky scarf you were wearing the other day.
Spinning around my head.
Do we need to scuff up that neck brace?
Maybe, or just scuff up the neck.
Okay.
Yeah.
You did just get a haircut. Was that? Did you?
Oh,
did
that
you
could be. Maybe I
cut
maybe
off all the
maybe I got it
texture?
too smooth.
There you go.
I'm,
Polished it.
I'm getting that good at giving myself haircuts. So.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, thank you guys. That was one by the Pogues. This next one is one by the Tossers. Let me tune that real quick.
For the people.
Hmm?
For the people.
For the people. For me. For you. Well, thank you all for joining us. We do have our tip links up real quick. That is somehow how we're making a living. I guess somehow because of you guys. So thank you for that very, very much. That's the thing we do. We also are here every Wednesday doing our all request show. If you hear any songs you like, or if we didn't play something that you love, go ahead and request it. We'll play it for you next Wednesday if we know it. And here's that Tosser song, as promised. It's called The Break of Dawn. Ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Whatever.
I drank.
What I drank with Father till let's roar till the break of dawn. Now go and rosin up that bow once more. Black the windows, lock the doors. Pour me one and pour one more till the break of dawn. Drink it, whiskey, oh whiskey, oh whiskey all night long. Oh whiskey, whiskey until the break of dawn. Let's go! Whiskey, whiskey, oh whiskey all night long. Oh whiskey, whiskey until the break of dawn. We drank every glass to Chief O'Neill till the break of dawn. No, until my mind began to reel till the break of dawn. Oh, and down the shore I made my way to lie beneath the dawning day and to watch the small birds fly away till the break of dawn. Drinking whiskey, whiskey, oh whiskey all night long. Oh whiskey, until the break of dawn. Drinking whiskey, oh whiskey, oh whiskey all night long. Oh whiskey, until the break of dawn. Yeah, that was. Yeah, we did a Pogue song. Now we did a Tosser song. Those are both popular bands.
That's true.
Gaelic Storm is also a popular
That's
band.
very true.
Should we play a Gaelic Storm song?
Let's do it.
Wow, what unscripted timing this is.
I know.
Alright, here's a song called Kiss Me, I'm Irish as we move into the St. Patrick's Day season. 1, 2, whatever.
Just, yeah.
Old songs and old stories, they keep us alive. Without our past, we would never survive. I am my island, my island is me. And you know what you can do if you don't like what you see. Kiss me, I'm Irish, but I am the wild rover. My eyes, they are smiling. I'm seldom sober. I like my whiskey, and I love to dance. If you're feeling as lucky as me, take a chance and kiss me, I'm Irish. My heart beats a jig, and my blood it flows green. I've been a rogue and a rambler from ocean to sea, and I like a bevy now and then that I'd never deny. But I only drink on the days of the week that end with the wine. I'm no saint, I'm no sinner, on that there's no doubt. Tell you the truth, I am the one that your grandmother warned you about. Kiss me, I'm Irish, but I am the wild rover. My eyes, they are smiling, and I'm seldom sober. I like my whiskey, and I love to dance. If you're feeling as lucky as me, take a chance and kiss me, I'm Irish. Dublin, Milwaukee, Cleveland and Cork, Kerry, Chicago, Armagh, New York, Belfast and Boston, Donegal, easy razor glass, and sing, sing, sing with me. Well, I am the wild rover. My eyes, they are smiling, and I'm seldom sober. I like my whiskey, and I love to dance. If you're feeling as lucky as me, take a chance and kiss me, I'm Irish. I am the wild rover. My eyes, they are smiling, and I'm seldom sober. I like my whiskey, oh yeah, and I love to dance. If you're feeling as lucky as me, take a chance and kiss me, I'm Irish. Woo!
All
Hard to
right.
spin around in this little
And keep
area
the beat.
here.
Did you keep the beat on it that time?
No, I didn't play
Oh,
the
it was
drum that
pretty.
one.
Oh, it was pretty awesome. In rehearsal, he was doing the little spinny thing,
Playing the drum.
and he didn't miss a beat, literally.
I
So,
missed a beat there. I didn't know if
Yeah.
I could do it live.
Yeah.
I didn't dare
No,
try.
it's amazing how perfect rehearsals go.
It's isn't it just?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Here's another popular song by another popular.
That's true. Not
band.
Irish though.
No.
No. Here's something a little bit out of the ordinary for us to be playing, but it's one that I thought would always be fun to throw into the set. And Whiskey on a Sunday gives us the perfect opportunity to ask someone to show me the way to the next whiskey bar. Oh, don't ask why. Oh, don't ask why. Oh, show me the way to the next whiskey bar. Oh, don't ask why. Oh, don't ask why. For if we don't find the next whiskey bar, well, I tell you we must die. I tell you we must die. I tell you, I tell you, I tell you we must die. A moon of Alabama, now say goodbye. We've lost a good old mama, and must have whiskey, oh, you know why? A moon of Alabama, now say goodbye. We've lost a good old mama, and must have whiskey, oh, you know why? Yeah. Oh, show me the way to the next liquor store. Oh, don't ask why. Oh, don't ask why. Oh, show me the way to the next liquor store. Oh, don't ask why. Oh, don't ask why. For if we don't find the next liquor store, I'll tell you we must die. I tell you we must die. I tell you, I tell you, I tell you we must die. A moon of Alabama, now say goodbye. We've lost a good old mama, and must have whiskey, oh, you know why? Yeah. Woo. Song by The Doors. That's crazy. Should we actually play something Irish? We built ourselves as an Irish.
We did. We just played Kiss Me, I'm Irish. We just played Break of Dawn, and we just
suppose.
played the Pogues.
Here's a traditional Irish. Here's
Yeah.
an old. Here's something written before 1980. That's Irish. Because 1980 is not old, y'all. I don't care what age you are or how long ago you might think 1980 was.
You mean 40 years ago?
No, I don't. I mean 1980, which was just in the brief past. All right. Oh, whiskey or the devil, well, you're leading me astray. Over over hills and mountains onto America. You're sweeter, stronger, decenter.
Fashion crisis.
Well, you're spunkier than Tay. Ah, whiskey, you're me darling, drunk and sober. Whiskey, you're the devil, you're leading me astray. Over hills and mountains to America. You're sweeter, stronger, decenter, you're spunkier than Tay. Oh, whiskey, you're me darling, drunk and sober. Well, because we are on the march, we're off to Portugal and Spain. Drums and beats and the banners fly, and the devil would come tonight and love fare thee well. Baby, to the Ramadan, to the Ramadan. Oh, right fall to old laddie, oh, there's whiskey in the jar. Well, whiskey, oh, the devil, you're leading me astray. Over hills and mountains to America. You're sweet and strong and decent, you're spunkier than Tay. Oh, whiskey, you're me darling, drunk and sober. For the French are fighting boldly, those men are dying hot and coldly. Give every man a flask of powder and a farlock for his shoulder. Love fare thee well. Baby, to the Ramadan, to the Ramadan. Oh, right fall to old laddie, oh, there's whiskey in the jar. Well, whiskey, oh, the devil, you're leading me astray. Over hills and mountains to America. You're sweet and strong and decent, you're spunkier than Tay. Oh, whiskey, you're me darling, drunk and sober. Take it now. Oh, whiskey, you're me darling, drunk and sober. Said the mother, do not wrong me, oh, don't take my daughters from me. For if you do, I torment you. After death, my ghost it haunts you. Love fare thee well. Baby, to the Ramadan, to the Ramadan. Oh, right fall to old laddie, oh, there's whiskey in the jar. Oh, whiskey, oh, the devil, you're leading me astray. Over hills and mountains to America. You're sweet and strong and decent, you're spunkier than Tay. Oh, whiskey, you're me darling, drunk and sober. Oh, whiskey, you're the devil, you're leading me astray. Over hills and mountains to America. You're sweet and strong and decent, you're spunkier than Tay. Oh, whiskey, you're me darling, drunk and sober. Whiskey, you're me darling, drunk and sober. I said whiskey, you're me darling, drunk and sober. Woo! Yes, indeed.
Should we do the newest song we know?
Let's do the newest song we know. Is this the newest one? It's kind of in tandem with another newest song we know. But here's one of our new original songs that we wrote, and
But it says whiskey in it.
yeah, they say write what you know, and I used to use that as a joke, but it turns out that whiskey does make frequent appearances in our songs. So this is a new song under the working title of Do It All Again. If you've got a better title in mind after you hear the song, shoot us a message. I swear, writing songs is hard, but titling songs, that much harder. I fret about titling songs.
This is not in the key of C. Let's not do that.
No. So, here we go. I hope you guys enjoy it. This is a new song for us. 1, 2. You can remember the tune?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Well, we crisscrossed this country a dozen times or more. Played in every barroom, always slept on every floor. Down in pots of coffee, as we go out the door. Now we're about to do it all again. We roll into a pub, it's an old familiar place. Sit down at the bar and we see a friendly face. I order up my whiskey and I feel its warm embrace. I can't wait to do it all again. I don't know where I'm destined for. I want nothing more. Every night I am reborn. You can come along, my friend. Here we go now. Well, hold tight tonight. When it feels right, let it go. Come on, let it go now. this song is so new on our sheet. We still have it titled Song, page 1. Song, very clever. All right. I don't need this.
We didn't want to confuse it with recipe page 1. So
Still working on that one.
to-do list page 1.
Yeah, oh Lord. You'd think we could have cleaned our house sometime in the last year of this pandemic.
What's the point?
It
No
appears-
one's coming over.
That's true.
There's just going to be more pet hair later.
Here's a Scottish song for you. But I'm a weaver, I'm a Culton weaver. I'm a rash and a roving blade. I got silver in my pockets and to follow the roving trade. Whiskey, whiskey, Nancy, whiskey. Whiskey, whiskey, Nancy, oh. I went down to Glasgow City. Nancy whiskey a chance to smell. I went in, I sat down beside her. 7 long years I loved her well. Whiskey, whiskey, Nancy, whiskey. Whiskey, whiskey, Nancy, oh. The more I kissed her, oh, the more I loved her. The more I kissed her, the more she smiled. Soon I forgot all my mother's teachings. Nancy soon had me beguiled. Whiskey, whiskey, Nancy, whiskey. Whiskey, whiskey, Nancy, oh. I arose early in the morning to slake my thirst, sure it was my need. I tried to rise, but I wasn't able. Nancy had me by the knees. Whiskey, whiskey, Nancy, whiskey. Whiskey, whiskey, Nancy, oh. So I'll go back to the Culton weaving. I'll surely make those shuttles fly. And I'd make more at the Culton weaving than e'er I did in the roving trade. Whiskey, whiskey, Nancy, whiskey. Whiskey, whiskey, Nancy, oh. Woo, nice job.
Yeah. Especially since I had to switch whistles real quick.
Oh, I played the wrong song. Because I was supposed to be talking about In the Sweet County Limerick, one cold winter's night. We're keeping the show fresh,
I know.
on our toes. As the turf fires were burning, I first saw the light. As a drunken old midwife was tipsy with joy, she danced on the floor with the tip of a boy, singing by an amba with some gowna and the juice of the barley for me. So, we just broke out into some Irish, just in case this is the first time tuning in, so you don't think that you've suffered a brain event. So the words on that are Baya an boas an gowna, which means the milk of the calf is all right for the cow, and the next line, but the juice of the barley for me. So when I was a young man of 8 years or so, with my turf and my primer to school I did go. To a dusty old schoolhouse without any door, where lay the schoolmaster blind drunk on the floor, singing by an amba with some gowna and the juice of the barley for me. At the learning I wasn't such a genius, I'm thinking, but soon I'd bet I was the master at drinking. With with not a wake or a wedding for 5 miles around. But myself in the corner was sure to be found, singing by an umbrella with some gown on and the juice of the barley for me. Then one Sunday the priest tread me out from the altar, saying I'd end up my days with my neck in a halter, and I'd dance a fine jig between heaven and hell. Well, his words, they did frighten me, truthful to tell, singing by an umbrella with some gown on and the juice of the barley for me. So the very next morning, as the dawn it did break, I went down to the vestry the pledge for to take. And there in that room sat the priests in a bunch, round a big roaring fire, drinking tumblers of punch, singing by an umbrella with some gown on and the juice of the barley for me. Well, from that day to this I have wandered alone. I'm the jack of all trades, but the master of none. With the sky for me roof and the earth for me floor, I'll dance out my days drinking whiskey galore, singing by an umbrella with some gown on and the juice of the barley for me. Singing by an umbrella with some gown on and the juice of the barley for me. All right, indeed.
I think we should do 2 more Pogue songs.
2 more Pogue songs? That's
That's what I think.
crazy talk, and I love crazy talk. Oh, that's right. Okay. Just needed the first note. There's a tune called The Broad Majestic Shannon.
I might need it. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
You counted in.
Oh, yeah, I do. 1, 2, 3, 1.
Well, the last time I saw you was down at the creeks. There was whiskey on Sunday and tears in your cheeks. You sang me a song that was clear as the breeze on the road leading up and away. We sat for a while at the cross at Minnow, where young lovers would meet in the flowers we knew. Heard the men coming from the sheriff to roam their hearts into prairie wherever they go. Take my hand and dry your tears, babe. Take my hand, forget your fears, babe. There's no pain, there's no more sorrow. They're all gone, gone in the years, babe. Well, I sat for a while at the crack in the wall, on a rusty tin can and an old dirty ball. It's stupid fun and the rosary call, and the village and a gull. And the next time I see you be down at the creeks, there'll be whiskey on Sunday and cheers on your cheeks. Stupid to laugh and it's useless to fall, on a rusty tin can and an old dirty ball. Take my hand and dry your tears, babe. Take my hand, forget your fears, babe. There's no pain, there's no more sorrow. love that song. That's a
I do
new that's a
too.
new Pogue song for us, right? Is that
It
the
is.
newest? Is that the
I think
newest
that's the
one?
latest. Well, it's one of the newer ones that we've learned. We've kind of been learning a few at the same time. I think that's.
That and Sunny Side of the Street are tied, right?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
We've played this one more often.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you guys know this, but the penny whistle is a lot easier to play than the accordion.
6 holes,
I know.
120 buttons, just on the
yeah,
left hand.
I know. So generally, if I'm learning two different things and different instruments, the whistle song usually.
And let that be a
Usually
tip to all
comes-
you adult learners out there wanting to, form new neural pathways. Pick up the penny whistle. It's cheaper too.
It's cheaper. It's lighter.
Easier to travel with.
It is easier to travel with.
Easier to check into a plane with.
Yeah.
Simpler to conceal.
Yep.
case you need to
It's
conceal
cheaper
an
to
instrument.
insure.
Mm.
Well, actually, I think this whistle
That
costs
one-
more than that. Not this accordion, but
yeah.
that accordion.
Anyway,
But
this is more good television.
I
right
know.
here. All right,
Are you
cheers.
guys just?
Let's go! Last night as I slept, I dreamt I met with thee and I shook him by the hand and we passed the time of day. I questioned all his views on the crux of life's philosophies. He had but these few things and simple words to say. I'm going, I am going, any which way the winds may be blowing. Going, I am going, where streams of whiskey are flowing. Ew! I have cursed, bled, and swore, jumped bail, and landed up in jail. I've often tried to stretch me, but the rope always went slack. Now that I've a pile, well, I'll go down to the Chelsea. I'll walk in on my feet, and I'll leave there on my back because I'm going. I am going, any which way the winds may be blowing. Going, I am going, where streams of whiskey are flowing. Ew! And those words that he spoke seem the wisest of philosophies. There's nothing to be gained by what they call a tear. When the world is dark and I need a light inside of me, I'll walk into the bar. I'll drink 15 pints of beer because I'm going. I am going, any which way the winds may be blowing. Going, I am going, where streams of whiskey are flowing. I said I'm going, I am going, any which way the winds may be blowing. Going, I am going, where streams of whiskey are flowing. Where streams of whiskey are flowing. Where streams of whiskey are flowing. We are circling the drain. That's not a good analogy to use. We are nearing the end of this edition, circling the drain. Nearing the end of this edition of Whiskey on a Sunday. I want to thank you all so much for joining us and invite you to join us every Wednesday for our all request show. We'll make the events in Facebook. That's on my to-do list today. So we'll make the events in Facebook. You can put your requests in advance, and then we know how to organize stuff because we got to switch instruments and whatnot. So we invite you all for that. Share these shows with your friends. You can you see there's a little virtual community going on in the chat room. So bring more friends in. It makes it more fun for everybody. If you're on YouTube, smash that subscribe button. Boom. Subscribe to us. Figure out what else we're doing. And once again, the tip links are there. We do appreciate you guys' support. It keeps us going. We are doing what the CDC says and just staying put deep in an underground bunker in some undisclosed location in the frozen Midwest. That's this bedroom in our house. And yeah, so we got time for what? 3 more songs?
2 more. Well, two plus the outro.
Right. 2 more songs. That's what I said. All right. So thank you guys for joining us. Here is another song, predictably, about whiskey. Captain Farrell all his money he was counting. I first produced my pistol, then produced my rapier, saying, stand and deliver, for I am the bold deceiver. What should I do to the da? Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Well, I counted out his money, it made a pretty penny. I put it in my pocket and I brought it home to Jenny. She sighed and she swore she never would deceive me, but the devil take that woman, for they never can go easy. What should I do to the dog? Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. It was early in the chamber for to take the slumber. I dreamt of golden jewels, and for sure it was no wonder. Jenny took my charges and she filled them up with water, then sent for Captain Farrell to be ready for the slaughter. What should I do to the dog? Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. It was early in the morning before I rose to travel. Guards were all around me, oh, and likewise Captain Farrell. I first produced my pistol, for she'd stolen away the rapier, but I could not shoot the water, and a prisoner I was taken. What should I do to the dog? Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Well, if any man could aid me, it's my brother in the army. I think he is stationed down in Cork or in Killarney. If he'd come and join me, we'd go roving through Kilkenny. I'm sure he'd treat me fairer than that darling sporting Jenny. What should I do with the dog? Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. There's some men delight in the drinking and the roving, others delight in the hurley and the bowling. I take delight in the juice of the barley, and in courting pretty fair maids in the morning bright and early. What should I do to the dog? Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. What should I do to the dog? Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar.
Quarantine's getting to us a little bit. We need garden season back.
What do y'all mean? Gardening season is right around the corner. I feel it.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday was a beautiful day in the Midwest.
Chickens went outside for a little bit.
Chickens went outside. I did a little midwinter cleaning of the coop, which I will appreciate in the spring.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, no, it's. I know we're still in February, but hang in there, folks. We'll make it.
There's only one more day. Well, today. This is it.
This is it.
This
And
is
then
the
it's-
end of.
and then it's-
This is
and then
the
it's-
end of the longest month of the year.
It's true. And then it's springtime, right? Because March is
Mhm.
spring. I remember when I was out of high school, I decided to take a trip out to the West Coast in my VW bus alone, and I thought, well, I'll go in spring. So I left on March 13th, and I almost got blown to Canada the whole way going through North Dakota on 94. Just this wind from the south. I was driving with my steering wheel like this the whole time, except when I hit underpasses where my bus would jerk that way and I'd have to readjust. And it was cold. I didn't have heat in that thing either.
Isn't that the one that burned down?
Yes, I had heat for a short time. A lot of heat.
Drink, I believe.
Yes, all right.
Tangent.
All right.
Tangent, folks.
Well, we hope you enjoyed today's show. We got one last song. It's an original tune. Little introduction if you don't know who we are. But thanks, guys. Please join us again on Wednesday.
On Wednesday.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
here's Whiskey from the Still. Well, I know you like your coffee straight black or dressed to kill. But me, I'm drinking whiskey, oh, straight from the still. Well, I said whiskey in the that accordion now. And you like your red wine too, don't you?
Boy, howdy.
It seems she'd never get her fill. But me, I'll stick to the whiskey. I'm just that kind of guy. I'll take it straight from the still. Well, I said whiskey in the morning, whiskey after 3. All those who like whiskey, come drink it with me. Yep, no. Like those sparkling hard seltzers, don't you?
Truly.
Seems those bubbles give her thrills. Well, me, I'm drinking whiskey. Straight from the still. I said whiskey in the morning, whiskey after 3. All those who like whiskey, come drink it with me. We gotta talk about that hoppy IPA beer. We gotta talk about it, because to me it just tastes like swill.
Damn.
That's why I'm drinking whiskey. Pure, refreshing, straight from the still. I said whiskey in the morning, whiskey after 3. To all those who like whiskey, come drink it with me. Hip ho! Well, I said whiskey in the morning, whiskey after 3. To all those who like whiskey, come drink it with me. Now I said, oh, to all those who like whiskey, oh, please send some to me. Come day, go day,
I missed it.
whiskey hearted with Sunday. I'm drinking buttermilk all the week, whiskey on a Sunday. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us here for Whiskey on a Sunday. Be sure to tune in Wednesdays. All next month. It's also St. Patrick's Day, so feel that Irish spirit. Thank you, guys. Take care of one another. Be safe, and we'll see you soon. This has been Whiskey on a Sunday. Goodbye, everybody.